Good morning, well, good afternoon if we're going back. What's that all about? Someone on the bloody radio. No, only a few Japanese people.
Sorry, who's that?
Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at this radio. I've got this is the bracket that come with it, aluminium it is, but it's a bit out of shape, so I think I might try and hit that in shape. No, I also got, I've been cleaning up, look. I've been cleaning this up. If anyone wants to buy it, let me know. It works fine. I've been giving it a clean, it's very nice. So, that's very good. But I got this Maxcom 4E, look, and I've got the bracket for it there. I'm going to try and clean it up. But, what we've got these power wires that come out the back here, the negative and the positive. Obviously something's happened in the past. It's supposed to have a plug there, but that's obviously been broken off for whatever reason. So I want to see if I can order a plug, but I want to make sure, before I go ordering the plug to put on there, I want to make sure there's no damage on the inside. So basically, we're just going to open it up. And depending if I can find a plug, you might see it in this video, or it might be another video, like a part 2 of repairing this radio. But I do plan on painting all of this. I mean, I like it quite looking like it is, a bit haggard like that, you know, a bit scruffy. I like that look, a bit scruffy, but a lot of you lot were commenting on the other video saying you should paint it up, clean it up. So I think I might do, sand it all down so it's all nice and smooth. I want to keep that original sticker on there though, because that's where it came from. Apache, I think this is Apache, supplied by Apache CB Radio 203 Hackney Road, London. So somebody went to London to buy this. Because back in 1981, I should imagine you probably couldn't order stuff. There certainly wasn't internet, that's for sure. Yeah, December 1981 this was made. So it would have been sold in probably 1982, maybe 1981. By the time it reached the shop, you know. So we're gonna open it up, make sure there's no damage or anything else that I might need to order at the same time. Because I'm gonna have to order the plug for the back. Because there's no radio shops near me. I mean, I wish there was a radio shop near me, so I could just literally walk down there or drive down there, and get what I need and come back. I could do everything in one go. Then I could have done it today, but I can't do that because there's no radio shops nearby, and so I have to order everything on the internet. Sorry about that. There was somebody at the front door. I thought I could hear a car pull up, and I was thinking, what's that all about? Jehovah's Witnesses. Would you like to read this pamphlet? No, I would not. And then they go saying, oh, the wire's broken off. Then they say stuff like, you know, Jesus done this, and I'm like, well, what about the dinosaurs then? How do you explain dinosaurs? Oh no, Jesus made the earth. Yeah, but the dinosaurs were about before Jesus was even born. If Jesus was real, what's it all about then, eh? Some people. Sorry if you are a Jehovah's Witness. You can be whatever you want to be. It's none of my business. Do whatever you want to do. Probably ain't been off for 30 odd years. So what we got in here then? A lot of dust, and there's actually some cobwebs. I haven't seen any cobwebs in a radio for a long time. Usually they stay pretty well sealed. It doesn't matter where you are. Now where the radio's kept, the spiders don't get in there. But this one it's got plenty of dust in it as well. A bit of a rusty pot here and there. Now the thing that I'm interested in are those connections. That's our negative, and there's our positive on that side there. And they go onto the board. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and order my plug, and when I've ordered the plug, I can just connect the back of the plug to that and to that. That will be good. And then I can slot the plug in there. So I'm going to go and have a look on the internet, see if I can find, because I think, as I was saying before, I had to go and answer the front door to those Jehovah's Witnesses. There's no shops near me, you know. even when Maplin was alive still, you couldn't, they didn't have anything in there. You go in Maplin and there was nothing really. They didn't sell radio parts, they sold electrical bits but no radio parts. I need a proper radio shop nearby, but there ain't any. So internet is the way forward, unfortunately. But I can't see anything else wrong in here, which is good. All the cables are alright. There's probably caps that need to be replaced, but I don't recap stuff. I don't bother with any of that. So I need to go and order a plug for the back of that. I need to disconnect. The only thing I am going to have to do is unscrew my speaker so I can take this cover off. That's one screw. Hopefully there won't. No, there's no nuts on. I had a feeling then there might have been nuts on the other end and it had fallen in, but no nuts. It's just screws. Oh, it sounded like there was a nut that fell in there then, didn't it? Ah, there is. It's them brackets. Brackets. There you go. Brackets. That hold the speaker on, little brackets. There we go. Get that last one off. So I really do like the Maxcom 4E, and it looks like a lot of you lot like the Maxcom 4E as well, because I've had a lot of good positive comments about the Maxcom 4E on the other video. A lot of you were saying it was your first radio, the best radios. look at the pattern that the dust has made that's gone through the vent. The speaker vent, or whatever you want to call it. It's made a pattern with dust on the speaker. So I need to take the other side off, and then I can sand down both of them. I won't strip all the paint completely off. There's no need at all to strip all the paint completely off, I don't think. I just want to sand it, give it a light sand so that it's a smooth, you know. And then when I put the fresh layer of paint on it, it's only going to be spray paint. It ain't going to be powder coat or nothing like that, you know. It's only going to be spray paint. Not going to be anything special. I'm not going to send it off to be powder coated or nothing. I'm just going to sand it a bit, make it smooth, and then I'll put a couple of layers of spray paint on it, and I might even lacquer it. 'Cause I've got a load of clear lacquer, so I might even lacquer it as well. But I can't believe some of you lot, you were going, paint it up. I like it all scruffy looking like that, but I suppose it will be nice with it being painted. There we go. There's the other side. Not a lot to see on this side of the board. At least everything looks alright. At least it ain't rusty or corroded. That's alright then. Probably could blow out some of the dust that's accumulated in there. But I don't want to touch too much because it does work, see? Everything works alright on it. Apart from the meter needs adjusting, but everything else works alright on it, so I don't really want to touch too much. It's always the way. You touch something, you move something, or you undo something, or you adjust something, and it'll never be the same again. It will never, ever, ever, ever be the same again. And you can guarantee that. Right, I'm going to go and look for a plug now. And catch you later. Hello, everybody. As you may see, we're back with the Maxcom 4E. I've got a new cable come through in the old post. From... There's a little note in there. Thank you. Let's open it up. Now what we need to do, I can't remember now, I think the only thing wrong with this was that the power cable was no good. Oh bloody hell, what's happening here? It's got stuck. Yeah. So I had a quick look on the old internet. Couldn't find any power cables. Well, I could find plenty of cables, but yeah, I got it from Robert Getty, We Watch Shop in the end. I couldn't find any. I could find plenty of cables, but I couldn't find the plugs. You know, like the female ones. There's plenty of cables, but I couldn't find it. And then I asked him because he was only selling the wire, the cable, and I said, "Do you happen to have the other end? You know, the end that goes in the radio?" And he said, "I'll have a look." And he had a look and he found one. So that's what I bought. There you go. Lovely. So, what we have to do, cut the old one out, all these old bloody connector blocks. Get rid of them, because we certainly don't need them anymore. And then I can solder on. Get rid of that out of there. Get rid of that off of there. In fact, I'll just do one on this side. Get rid of that off of there. Get rid of that out of there. Now, some people would probably just solder this wire onto the board, but I'm not going to do that because I'm too lazy for that rubbish. I'm just going to solder the wires together and put a heat shrink on them. Cut them down a little bit maybe, and put a bit of heat shrink on them. That's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, strip a little bit more off. It's a little bit awkward in here, but there you go, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Bloody mouse or something has eaten the sponge. The sponge from his soldering iron. I don't know what's happened to it, it's just disappeared. There's a mouse in here, it runs around sometimes. I've been trying to catch it for a little while, but I ain't had no luck really. Can't find me flux either. Always remember to tin up your wires, friends. Always remember. Tin them up. Makes things a lot easier. Of course it would help if I had a sponge, so I could cool my soldering iron down, but there you go. Dee 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 dee. Does that go in from the back? I assume it does. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it goes in. Alright, it's got to go in that way. Here we go. That looks lovely. Isn't that lovely? Woo! Lovely jubbly! We love it! Right. I think we got a little bit too much wire. Or should I just do them anyway on there like that? Well, bodge it up is what I say. Bodge it up there, Gromit. A bit of heat shrink. The microphone from my Thunderpole T3000, by the way, is broken. So for those of you that are interested in the T3000, the microphone's bloody broken on it, which ain't any good. You know, buy a new radio and your microphone breaks. Well, you know, what can I say about that? I've contacted them to see what they're going to say, if they're going to fix it or send me another one or do whatever. I mean, I hope they do. Always like a selection of blow lighters because they're handy for stuff, you know. There we go. Now that can just go in there nicely. Right, let's find. Well, there's our plug. Look. That plugs into there. Bit wobbly, but it's in there. I think that's alright. Don't know if that's, it seems to protrude a bit. Seems to protrude a bit more than I thought that they did, to be honest. But you know, it's a plug. Maybe the original ones didn't protrude. I can't remember exactly what they were like, to tell you the truth. There you go. Now, I'm going to go and paint these next. It's the next job to paint these up. I'm going to try and clean that off, get a bit of masking tape and mask that up. But do you know what? I don't really want to paint it up, to tell you the truth. You know, people are saying you should paint it up, but I don't want to paint it up, really. I like it looking like that. No, you know what? I'm not going to paint it up. I'm having it how I want it. And that's not painted. I like it looking scruffy. So I'm just going to put it back together now. There it is. Little corner things. Alright. So, the speaker was held on by these little corner things that went on there like that. Funny thing, this is going to be quite, well, it might not be tricky. There we go. That's that. That was that way round. So that goes on there. Like that. Yeah, I think some of you are probably going to go, that was the wrong choice, you know, you should paint it up. I mean, I can always paint it up at a later date, but I like it looking like that. I like it looking scruffy, man. What I might do is give that a bit of scrub and try and get the, because all that That's just tape. That's glue from like some tape that's been on there. I think I'll try and scrub that off, but I don't want to paint it. I like all the marks and the rust marks on it. You know, I like that. And then on the bottom we have this one. Now I don't think that went a specific way. Well, this is actually the top, sorry, not the bottom, this is the top. I don't think it mattered what way round that one went. Goes either way, I think. Well, it might have gone that way. I don't think it matters, it all lines up anyway. Oh no, it doesn't. The screw holes don't line up, so it goes that way. There we go, it goes that way. Now the, oh bloody hell, now the screw holes line up. So I'll put this on, this cover, and then we'll plug it in. And then once we've plugged it in, we'll stick it on the antenna. We know that it all transmits fine and everything. It does, it's 4 watts. I'll put it on the antenna and then we'll see if we can make a contact with it. If we can make a contact with it, great. I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon. It's 20 past 3 on a Saturday afternoon. So there may be someone out there. There may be people out there. Either that or they might be out doing stuff. I'd like to be out and about at the moment, to be honest with you. Doing some stuff with the family, but can't at the moment. So here we go. Oh, I ain't got a microphone for it. Oh. Microphone, microphone, microphone. Where are you? I think this is the one that worked with it. Let's plug it in. Unravel this power cable. It's got a fuse in it. Maybe it's got a fuse. Oh, it has. It only comes with a fuse. That's good. I was going to say, because I ain't got any fuses. I've run out of fuses, see. I'm going to have to buy some more fuses. Here we go. We go on. Right, I'm gonna have to move you around in order to get you to plug it in. Ah dear. Right. One, two, 1, 2. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Anyone out there hear me? Hello. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me? Bloody coax. Anyone out there? Hello?
It works.
Oh, bloody hell, who's that?
Nobody.
Hello, Arthur, how you doing, mate?
Well, I can be like the weather, I'm changeable.
You're changeable?
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, well, that sounds interesting there, Arthur. Brilliant. Yeah, I've just fixed an old Maxcom 4E. You're the first person I've ever spoken to on it.
Well, you've given us about 5s here. Radio 5. A bit quiet, but you give her a nice Radio 5 anyway.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the meter's working on it very well. You give me a signal sort of 3. but it's a bit erratic on the meter. It's quiet because I've only got one microphone that works for it, and it's a bit of a crap one, but I've just fixed the radio, so at least I know it's working. I had to put a new power cable on it and you know, get it working again because it was a bit tatty sort of thing.
Well, you've done a good job and it works.
Thanks for getting back to me, Arthur. Really appreciate that. I'm going to you know, just tidy things up and then oh, that'll be that put on the shelf.
That's right, yeah, be able to plug it on for another tenner.
No, I'm going to keep this one, Arthur, mate. I'm keeping this one. I like to keep a few old radios, you know, and this is a nice example. This one is apart from the microphone, but I'll get one, can't I?
Well, yeah, get one off of night, something, but like it's only standard microphone. Yeah, should have no problem getting a microphone for it.
Only trouble is they're them rubbish, they're them crappy connectors, you know. They're not the one you plug it in and screw it in. You just push them in, didn't you, with the funny plugs?
Oh, is it? I've never owned one myself personally. No, I was told they're crap, so I never bought one.
Oh yeah, I think they are crap in general. I think these radios, they bleed over and all sorts of stuff from what I've heard, but I like the look of them, and they're a bit iconic because, you know, when you say to someone about CB, they all go, oh what, yeah, with the Maxcom 4Es, you know, everyone seems to know about them, Mark, you know?
Yeah, they was quite popular back in the day with old bleed over boxes.
Yeah, well I don't really care about the bleed over because I won't be using it much. I just want to keep it on the shelf as like an old, you know, not memories because I weren't alive back in 1981, but this particular one was made in December 1981, so it's one of the older ones, you know?
Yeah, that's right, yeah, just keep it for, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Prosperity, I suppose the word is. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean there, dude. Righto, it was nice having a very brief chat. Again, thank you for coming back to me. I'm going to tidy things up and then I'll speak to you later on, Arthur, mate. Yeah, have a good afternoon, wouldn't you?
Okay, Ben, yeah, carry on. No, carry on, put my boat together.
A boat? Oh man, I could chat for ages. Right, I'll speak to you about it later on, otherwise we'll be here for hours talking about a boat.
Yeah, I sit on a decent radio, which you generally give us 9s, but on that you only give me 5s.
Yeah, well, there you go. Right, ciao for now, off. I don't know what's happening. Stop working. Oh, there you go, it's back in. Love it! Well, there you go. The meter does need attention. The meter needs attention, and there's a loose connection on the speaker. But for now, that's that done. Power cable's all done. I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased I got that work. What I need to do is I need to get a better microphone for it because this one is crap. What I might do is I can buy, like what Arthur said, I can buy a microphone from somewhere like Knights, and because it's got this shitty plug on it, I hate these plugs, but that's the way it goes. I can buy a microphone from somewhere like Knights or any other shop that will wire them for you, and just say you want it wired for a Maxcom 4E, and they'll wire it up for a Maxcom 4E for you. So I can get myself a nice microphone and have it pre-wired because I hate wiring. I hate wiring these plugs, they're crap. But that depends how far I want to go with it. For now, this is as far as it's going. I'm not painting it because I like it like that. I think that's good. I like that look. You know, it shows age. Do you know what I mean? Some people are like, oh, we've got to be pristine and restored. Well, no, not for me. Thank you very much. But I put the power cable on it. The radio works. I know there's a loose connection on the speaker. I can always go back in there and check that another time. I probably knocked the cable or something as I was putting the speaker back on. But the aim of the game was to get it up and running with a nice power cable, which is exactly what I've done. So there we go, my friends. Maxcom 4E is partially repaired, but for my standards, fully repaired. Thanks for watching, you lot. I'll catch you on the next one there, dudes.